Hi guys, Jake at Alpine Bikes and Glentress again. Today we're going to show you how to degrease your drivetrain, which basically means cleaning the cassette, the chain and the chain rings on the front. The reason for doing this is that the last thing you want to do on a bicycle is to apply new lube onto old existing lube. So it's very important to periodically just clean everything up, get it nice and shiny and then apply lube from there. It's especially important for commuter bikes. Mountain bikes not so much, because obviously you do get a little bit of dirt on there, but commuter bikes you'll get grime and grit from the roads, especially if you're winter riding. So very important to do that now and again. Now the best tool for this job is actually a degreaser and a hard bristle brush. My own personal favourite is actually citrus degreaser, which is kind of the environment and kind of the rest of the bike, but quite tough on all the stuff you're trying to remove in the first place. So the first step is, of course, is to apply the degreaser, and what you want to do is just back pedal while you spray it on. Try not to get it on your disc brake if you can avoid it, but we'll be rinsing at the final stage anyway. And try and get it all over the chain at the same time. There we go. This is where a bit of elbow grease comes into it, and really all you want to do is just agitate that dirt with your hard bristle brush and just try and get that as clean as you can. Again, it helps to back pedal at the same time, just to try and sweep as much of that away as you can and really get into those teeth, and the same with the chain as well. Use as much or as little degreaser as you think you might need to get it clean, because of course you can imagine bikes going to be in various stages of dirt, especially commuter bikes might need actually a couple of these stages to get it really shiny. Right, so as you can see, after agitating all that dirt, it's coming up quite nice now, but now it's very important for us to remove all the degreaser before we actually reapply the lube. So just a bucket of water would do the trick quite nicely, and really just rinse it and try and get all of that excess degreaser off the drivetrain. Again, backpedaling helps, just so you can coat the whole chain with water, and the same again for the front chain rings as well. And there we go, a nice shiny new drivetrain. So what we're going to do now is remove all of that excess water and moisture. Just at an old rag will do the trick quite well. If you can, it's good to maybe just let the bike sit in the sunshine if you have sunshine, and really ensure that that's nice and dry. You want to apply lube straight away. If you leave this overnight, you will get to the chain the next morning and it will be rusty, so it's definitely best to do it straight away. Right guys, so it's lubing the chain time. A workshop favourite is actually a lube called Squirt Lube, which is a dry wax-based lube, which runs really cleanly and actually avoids all that mess in the beginning right off the bat. So what you want to do is just put a drop on each link. Another tip is to actually lube the chain on the inside of the chain as opposed to the top. That way you actually ensure that all the lube gets into the rollers and coats the whole cassette and the chain rings. So what we're going to do is just back pedal and just squeeze the bottle lightly as you go. Not too much, but just enough so you can see that the whole chain is actually coated in lube. There we go. So that's the chain loop. So the last step now is just to go through the gears, up and down the cassette, just to coat the whole cassette on the back and all the chain rings in the front with the lube. And really just kind of drop through the gears as you would normally do when you're riding. And that's it really. So yeah, once it's on, that's you good to go.